Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for almost 22 years. Next week is my 22nd. We call them Stampiversaries with Stampin' Up! I never would have thought in 2001 when I was signing up just for the discount that here I'd be 22 years later. With 13 trips that I've earned and a team of 42 girls, and I'm still loving every single minute of it. I love sharing this craft with stampers and crafters, and I love teaching everyone how to make cute, adorable, quick and easy greeting cards. So if you're tuning in, please say hello. That way I know that you're watching me tonight. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I have a lot of things to share with you tonight, including some more swaps that I received from the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Norway. So I'm going to get started. Hello, Vicki. Hello, Jan. Thanks for popping in tonight. I'm going to, first, hi, Peggy. I have to sync my laptop. I always forget that. Hello, Miss Shirley. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Kelly. Oh, good. It looks like it's smooth. It's been a dreary day here in St. Louis. Rain this morning and just overcast. But I told Rick when we came out of church, the temperatures, he said it was only supposed to hit like a high of 70. And I was like, I love it. I love those temps. I could stand I could stand to have 70s all throughout the year. We call that San Diego weather. We've only been there one time, and oh my goodness, when people say the weather in San Diego is perfect, I agree. It looks like we're having a little internet connection problem. Hello, hello. All right, I think I'm back. All right, let me move my laptop over to the side. Hi, Merv. And I'm going to share with you some adorable swap cards. If you're tuning in for the first time, I went on this big trip that I earned through Stampin' Up! In the middle of May. And while we were on the cruise, one of the things that we can participate in, if we choose to, is it's called a swap. And what we do is they ask that we stamp 26 cards. We turn them in on the first day that we get on the ship. And then on the fourth day that we go back to, they have a hospitality room. I'll tell you about that in a second. And they hand us a bag of beautiful Stampin' Up! Cards that we can bring back to show our customers. I think it's delightful because one of the things that I enjoy most about it is that I receive cards from demonstrators all over the world. And that's one of my favorite parts about swapping during the incentive trip. So hold on. Oh, I wanted to tell you about the hospitality room. Hello, Miss Sally. Thank you for tuning in tonight. On the ship, or if we have a land-based trip, they always have a hospitality room. And in the hospitality room, every single day we get to go. And this year they had candies that were, I don't know if this is the right word, native to England, London, England. And so our UK demonstrators, Sam Hammond, if you're familiar with her name, she was explaining to us, it's so funny to see, candies that we think everybody should have, Hershey's Kisses and jelly beans and stuff like that, but things that we, all of your favorite Mounds bars, Baby Ruth, Heath bars, the candy's there every single day, as much as you want. So sometimes we went twice. And that was so fun. So in the hospitality room, they have the candies, and then they also have a prize wheel. So every day you get to go and spin a prize for prizes from Stampin' Up. And this year I got some very cool things, logo merchandise, and one sweet little wooden horse. Because I guess, I'm trying to think, somebody told me horses is that they're like native. They're connected. I don't know if it's the Norse gods. I'm not sure, but I adore this sweet little one. And my mom saw a picture of it on Facebook. I posted because we had the internet connection on the ship. And my mom was like, see if you can get me one of those. So one of the sweet employees from Stampin' Up, I went and said, my mom really wants one of those. And they gave it to me. They're so good to us. They spoil us rotten. Hello, Joyce. Hi, Kim. I don't know if I missed you or not. Okay, so I'm going to flip my camera around so that you can see just a pinch of the swaps that I received. I'm trying to spread them out every Sunday, so hold on. So I'm going to show you about 5 of them tonight. And they're under my laptop. There we go. Oh, if you're tuning in, if you'd like to place an order, this is my website, kimdent.stampinup.net. You can find out a lot about me there when I hold classes, and there's some projects on there. So, and also if you'd like to place an order with me. So if you're placing an order this week, and it's $149.99, $149.99 or less, please use this code. That helps me out greatly, and I appreciate it. If your order is going to be $150 or more, do not use this code because I want you to receive Cheerful Daisy, and that's with some of our new in color 6x6. And I showed this yesterday, Friday and Saturday at my stamp classes, and someone said, ooh, that is a fancy, fancy fold card. So watch this. It goes like this, and then like this, and it opens like that. So I'm definitely going to do this. I've never seen one like this before. I thought that was very cool. So that's one. Hi, Mom. This one is fun because this card, and I can't even remember what the name of the stamp set is, and the DSP. It's very pretty, and it's on my wish list. Look right here. This is like a texture. That's a ribbon right there. So what's cool about this card is, way back 35 years ago, there was a demonstrator who signed up. I want to say she was number 3, possibly. Like I'm just amazed. So she was one of the first ones to sign up. Her name is Jill Olson, and she made this card. So thank you, Jill Olson. Do you see she stamped like tone on tone down the side here? That's Misty Moonlight. And yeah, this stamp set is definitely on my wish list. It's very pretty, and the DSP is on sale. Oh, and look at the verse. You're proof there's good in the world. Ah, you know how I love the word stamps. So there's that. This one is a fun one because if you're on Instagram, well, thank you, Jill. Elegant something DSP. If you're on Instagram, comment, just say, I am. If you're on Instagram, you're in for a treat. This is a demonstrator. This was her very first incentive trip. And I believe she pronounces her name Jamie Babarzi. You can find her on Instagram at Stampin' Up with Jamie. She's delightful. She's the sweetest thing. And this was her swap card. Isn't that sweet? Oh, look at the inside. Sending you a handmade hug. Love it. Love it, love it. So look her up because she is so, so good, so creative. And then this one is from Brenda Springer. She lives in Gray Eagle, Minnesota. And this is another, I love Cheerful Daisy. I love these colors. The one thing I want to tell you, I'm surprised. This is, I believe, Wild Wheat. And they've added it into the DSP. So that's how she picked up the colors for, she used this ribbon, the coordinating DSP. And then instead of using like green for the leaves, she used that Wild Wheat. And then of course the sweet little embellishments. And then a little strip on the right side. I don't do this very often. Skinny little piece for the inside to decorate, because you always want the inside of your card to be as cute as the outside. And then the last card, this is the one I think that has been getting this week, got the most wows. So this is from the Stamp Set and Dies in the Meadows. This one is from Jill Nolan. And look at the work that went into this. Oh my goodness. So there's the coordinating dies. She's even got that double cut out right there with the sweet little leaf sticking out and the mama doe and the baby. And behind there, I think it picks it up in the camera. Do you see how she used probably a mask, probably has punched out that circle, 2 3/8 circle punch, laid it down on her cardstock, and then sponged or used our blending brushes around it. And you've got the big moon in the background. And then look on the inside, girls. Oh, there's that stamp set. Same technique. Blending brushes are sponging around it. And then there's that pretty doe with some trees. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? I admire all of them, and like I said, I love swapping, and so especially when I can find cards from demonstrators from all over the world. So very cool. So I hope you're enjoying that as much as I am. I'm going to show you now the 5 cards that we made at my stamp class this weekend. This one Oh, thanks, Joyce. I got the inspiration from this one off of Pinterest. I wish I could tell you the name of the demonstrator. I pretty much copied it. The only thing I think she had on her, she had some of our twine, like going on this white layer, maybe. In a bow. This, I wanted to point out, these are 2 of our radiating stitch dies, and they are so cool. They are one of the online exclusives, and they are awesome. There's also, it's not a big die set. It's 3 stitch dies like this, or maybe, and then there's a heart that's a stitched heart. Love that. And then 2 circles. So if you're interested in getting the number and purchasing that, I believe it's $30. Let me know, and I'll give you the number, and you can place your order. It's an online exclusive only, so you're not going to find it in our catalog. So that's one thing that Stampin' Up! Is doing this year, is bringing out more products for us, and you can find them just online. So that's the first one. Here's the second one, and this one I definitely got the inspiration from a swap card I received, only I changed up the colors. So I used Berry Burst and Blueberry Bushel, and then some sweet new tinsel embellishments, and then that bright and beautiful DSP. So cute. And haven't done the inside yet, so it's definitely a birthday card though. So that's the second one. This one, I said to all of my girls, and I have 2 gentlemen who come to my stamp classes, I said, who of you took stamping in high school? And I want to say 90% of them, their hands went up. So we shared stories about, I did not enjoy stamping when I was in high school. I had a teacher who I always said was mean, but I think she said that, and she didn't give me good grades because I talked too much. Imagine that. If you can imagine me talking too much. But I'm so thankful that it stayed with me 42 years later, because in my job, I even though it's not a typewriter, it is I type on the computer, and I'm pretty good at it. So thanks, and I can't remember her name anymore, but I'm glad whatever she taught me, it did stick with me. So this stamp is this is from the stamp set called Just My Type. And then we mask this. So that's a technique that I haven't done a whole lot in my stamp classes, but we took and stamped the typewriter and then stamped a mask made out of our masking paper that we sell, or a Post-it note, and laid it over the typewriter. And then this typewriter paper, we stamped, it's a separate stamp, we stamped over it so the lines didn't go through. I don't even know what this is called, the cartridge, I don't remember, carriage, I think. It didn't go through that. And then there are lots of cute little words that go through that you can use for this, and a sweet little heart. So, and that is This is one of the basic 3D embossing folders. Did I not say typing? Did I call it something else? I don't know. I'm I'm seeing typing, typing, typing. Anyway, so this sweet little thank you card will be ready to go for someone. I can write on the inside. I always put white or vanilla on the inside. So that basic 3D embossing folder, there's 3 of them. It's another online exclusive. I'll show you this one. There's another one of the set. So it's 3 embossing folders for $30. And each one is I've used it before. The third one is like a crosshatch kind of look. This is with, oh, I called it stamping. Thank you, Lynn Zerby. Oh my goodness, typing class, not stamping class. I probably would have talked, if we had stamping class in high school, I probably would have talked too much at that too. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thanks, girls. Okay, this is with the Inked Botanicals DSP, and it uses 2 brand new punches that are from the Inked and Tiled bundle. Almost lost my words there. And I was really proud of myself for this one because it's a Kim's creation. And I want to tell you one of the things that I think I'm going to do, well, not tonight, but one of my customers who was there on Friday night, she actually took the fine tip end of the black marker and made stitching marks. So her quilt blocks really looked like quilts. It really looked like a little quilt patch. So this is one of the cards I'm going to demonstrate for you tonight. And the last card, which I love, there's Inked Botanicals. This is the stamp set that coordinates with these punches. And there's another piece of the Inked Botanical DSP. And we did a technique where we you could either lay the ink pad down and ink up the stems and the leaves, or you could use one of our sponge daubers to ink up this. And then we used Calypso Coral on the flowers. And I told the girls, or the stampers that came to my class, I had, between the dragonflies and the bumblebees that we used to sell, I had like over 100 of them, and I decided it was time to quit hoarding them. So I just thought this card needed something, and so this beautiful little dragonfly charm is one that we used to sell. I hope they bring back something close to this. And I love the bumblebees. We also had ladybugs at one time. So we just used either Tombow glue or a glue dot to glue those little charms on. I hope you can still see me. Okay, the first card that I'm going to make for you, I got the inspiration from this card. This was from one of my sweet customers, Sharon Smith. And Sharon said, you know, we all have extra designer series paper, DSP. And it's laying around. And she said she saw this idea from Connie Stewart, who's an amazing demonstrator. She does great YouTube videos if you want to look her up. And so I said I was going to demonstrate this on my Facebook Live tonight. So it's not this exact one, but it's a way you're going to be amazed to see how quick and easy and to use up designer series paper. So hold on tight, and thank you, Sharon, for sharing that sweet card with me. So the cards, and I could have done this all afternoon. Here are my cards. So I took Zany Zoo, our zoo crew, and I've cut the DSP. Look how cute that is. So I've used big strips. I have a lot of the Zany Zoo DSP here. And so I'm going to show you how easy it is. This is actually the one that or something similar to this. I think I decided to use the dog. So the DSP is adorable. It's cute and quirky. And someone said, oh, I don't have any kids in my life. I think this could go to just about anybody. So hold on just a second, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, I think, Shirley, it must be storming or something. And we're really having, I can tell on my screen that I'm having internet connection. But what do you think? So she has suggested, like, especially at Christmas time, this is going to be a fantastic way to use up your Christmas DSP that you'll probably already have laying around your craft room. So for this, all you need is a card base. That is this. I use basic by Paula. I agree, Shirley. I think the animals are cute. So this is the base of the card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then the Zany Zoo Crew DSP, which is on sale for $10.25. You're gonna cut it at 4 inches. So see how many cards you can get out of one piece. 3 cards out of one piece, so 4 inches by 10 1/2, and you're gonna score it at 5 1/4. Oh my goodness, I see it, Lynn. Oh, I'm gonna keep plugging on, but yeah, I do see where it says the broadcast is waiting for a signal. Boo, boo. Okay, 4 inches by 10 1/2, and then score it 5 1/4. And then on the inside of the card, this is Pool Party. Sharon's card did not have an extra layer, but I decided to add a layer of Pool Party, and it's going to coordinate with my ribbon. So this is Pool Party 3 3/4 by 5. And then the piece that I'm going to stamp on is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. This little piece of Zoo Crew DSP, it's just a scrap. It's a 1/2 inch by 3 1/2 inches. And then I used about 8 inches. This is Pool Party ribbon. You would want to use about 8 inches. I'm going to show the Zany Zoo stamp set. It's brand new. 3, 4, 5, 6 quirky little animals. And then 1, 2, 3 word sets for, this one says, something great to celebrate you. You're too wonderful, and happy birthday to you. So let me set these to the side. And, I need to bring in my, let's see, I'm going to grab my trimmer. Most of you know our trimmers have a cutting blade and a scoring blade. Hi, Claudia. We're having trouble with the internet tonight, so I hope I can make it through this. So this piece is 4 inches by 10 1/2. And I'm showing ways, Claudia, on how to use up your DSP to make really cute cards. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to score it at 5 1/4. Now, the one thing that you want to remember is that you want to use a light touch with the scoring blade. So I'm pulling that toward me at 5 1/4. And I think you can probably see it right there. So I just think, especially for quick and easy birthday cards, this idea is so genius. So set this aside. I'm going to bring in my bone folder. Give it a nice, easy little crisp crease. I'm going to bring in my layer, my back layer. Basic black, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and bring in my Stampin' Seal. And layer that right in the center. And then I'm going to take my 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And I've decided on this one, I'm going to punch out the puppy dog. I think that's a Jack Russell. Rick and I used to have a Jack Russell named Lucy. She was adorable. She had a lot of black and white on her. We had her for almost, I think, 17 years. So she was a big part of our family. But there you go. See how quick it is? All I have to do is now I'm going to take my 8 inches of ribbon and I'm going to wrap it around this and position it kind of on the upper half of the card. And then I'm going to take my dimensionals. Oh my goodness, girls, I'm getting flustered. And layer that right in the center. See how quick this is coming together? And then I'm going to take my, let's see, I just want you all to see, these are our new Tinsel Gem 4-pack. So they come in, I said this last week, I'm not sure what color green this is. Blueberry Bushel, either Moody Mauve or Bubble Bath, and then this looks like Lemon Lime Twist to me. So I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool, and I think I'm going to use, let's see, I think I'm going to use one of each. No, not one of each, because I'm just going to use 3. So let's see, green, blue, and then this lemon lime. Doesn't that look cute? Look, like these little confettis kind of match that. All right, for the inside of the card, we're going to take the 3 3/4 by 5 and layer it on the inside. And then all I need to do now is I'm going to bring in my Memento Black. And I'm using, let's use Happy Birthday to You on my basic white. Now you can see this layer is a little smaller than usual, so it's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Put this to the side and ink this up. Isn't that cute? And then my little scrap, which is perfect to just add a little pop to the bottom. Oh, thanks, Joyce. I was wondering. I couldn't tell. I can't tell if I've got anybody still there. My screen is frozen. Thank you, Joyce. Yes, she was a sweet girl. And there you have it. So look how stinking cute, guys. I'm thinking this is going to be a way for me to go through and make quick and easy cards. I love gifting cards, like to my family for their birthdays and for Christmas. And so this pattern is definitely going to be on my list of cards to make. So I hope you decide that you want to use up your DSP. Right now, that reminds me, the DSP sale is going on. And when I say DSP, it is Designer Series paper, 15% off 13 of our most popular packs from now till the 30th of June. So Bright and Beautiful, Countryside Inn, there's that one I couldn't think of, Earthen Elegance, Delightfully Eclectic, Fresh as a Daisy, Glorious Gingham, Ink Botanicals, love that one. Hello Irresistible, Lace Up, Let's Go Fishing, Stargazing, Masterfully Made, and then down here at the bottom, Zoo Crew that I used tonight. It is a 12 by 12 pack. Most of them they're $10.62, except for Delightfully Eclectic is a big pack. I want to say it's 40 sheets. It's 25 on sale for $25.50. And then the Glorious Gingham, love this one too. It's $8.92. So there is that. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, thank you. I cannot tell it's not a good night for the internet, for the Facebook lives. So I'm glad you guys are still watching. Oh, thank you, Vicki. Yay. Okay. The last card that I'm going to make for all of you, I'm going to try to get through this. It's the one that I came up with. Not all on my own. I got the inspiration from the catalog. And I'm calling it the quilt card. And like, if you were here at the very beginning or if you missed it, one of my customers on Friday night took the fine tip of the black marker. There was one at the table, and she actually made stitch marks all the way around these quilt, I'm calling them the quilt pieces, but it's the inked and tiled punches. And she stitched not only on this, on the punch piece, but around it. I was amazed. I love this color combination. It's Pool Party, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock, which is a returning. Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock are returning colors. So if you like if you like quilting or quilts, which I love, I adore. My grandma was a quilter. I think you need this stamps or this punch. The punches are, you can see this one is like an X, and this one, I'm sure one of my quilting stamping friends, I bet there's a name for this one too. So all I've done on this one, oh, let me do the kit. Pool Party, this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I've already done, this piece is, this one is Lost Lagoon, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and I've ran it through. I think these look like little flowers, but I had one lady say, oh, it looks like starfishes to me, which I can see where she said that, why she said that. But I thought it looked like little flowers, like a perfect background for this little quilt. So that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I see I lost my little sticker. It's stuck in here. There it is. Oh. So that's, I ran that through already. That's a 3D embossing folder. Oh, nope, it's this one. They're wonderful. This is our inside. It's basic white. Now, when I made this card, I envisioned it just to be a, just like a note card that I would write to a girlfriend. But I had a lady on Friday night at my stamp class, and she had a couple, the wife, it was their anniversary, and she was sending them a happy anniversary card, and she was the woman who was receiving the card was a quilter. So she was like, this card is so perfect for my friend. So it was going to be an anniversary card. This layer is Pretty Peacock, 3 inches by 4.5. And this piece is Pool Party. It's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then I'll just show you just a smidgen. This is the inked, or the, yes, Inked Botanicals 6x6 DSP on sale. Beautiful patterns, great colors, crushed curry, calypso coral, petal pink. But yeah, check this one out. I love the wildflowers on this. The patterns, this is one of my favorites. These sweet little flowers. But the daisy imprints. So you can see, and what the fun part about this, if you do this with a group of group of stampers, that, look at this one, the fern one. At my classes, they got to choose what their little quilt blocks looked like. So I've already punched these out, and I want to show you how quick and easy this comes together. I just randomly punched, and I can see doing this card in all sorts of color combinations. So I'm going to take, let's see, I hope you got a picture. I'm going to take my little kit, pull off my pieces, bring back my bone folder. Jill, the embossing folder, it's so weird. They don't have names. They call the pack of them the basic 3D embossing folders. So the 3 of them, the polka dot, the little flowers, and then that crosshatch one. I'm looking for it at my feet. Oh, I'll have to show you. It's online. So if you want to see them, go to my website, kimdent.stampinup.net. and click on Shop Now, and then that'll drop down and you go to Online Exclusives. So they're lovely. And there's so much, there's a bunch of stuff. They're adding stuff in July, a Christmas online exclusive stamp set. So can't wait. And a little Ford truck punch for all my little friends who love, I'm calling it the little red Ford truck punch. I don't know if it is or not, but that's what I'm calling it. All right, where did my dimensionals go? Here's some more. I never am too far from a pack of dimensionals. So for this, we're just going to take one in the middle. Pretty Peacock is so, it is so pretty, isn't it? It is, and I was amazed, like when I was trying to pick out the colors for this, I always start with the DSP. So I'm holding up the DSP in front of my cardstock that you see behind me when I flip the camera around. And this just popped with Lost Lagoon and Pool Party. Pool Party 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Let's see. Yes, they are, Debbie. They are back in stock. The radiating stitch dies and the 3D embossing folders went away, but yes, they are definitely back in stock. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down on the inside because like I said, this is just going to be a note card for me. Write a sweet note, any kind of little note to a friend. But like I said, this would be a sweet birthday card, anniversary card. All right, this is how I told the girls to, the stampers. I keep saying girls. I have to forget. I have men stampers. They punched out 3. We're going to call these the star punches, star block. I told them to take and just put one dimensional. And you can, the reason I did that, I'll show you why. I wanted to make sure I got them positioned correctly, kind of. I was a little nervous about that. So I just said take one of these, because if I would have put, I would have loved to have put 4 on there. But I thought if I don't get this positioned correctly, it's easier to pop one dimensional up than it is 4. And then, so one in the corner. Let's see, I'm going to do, what's this pattern? I think I'm still going to go with this fern one. Yeah, they're very cool. It's a 3D embossing folder, which are my favorites. Okay, do you see where I'm going? This is right against the left edge. This one is going to go right against the right edge and on the bottom. And then I'm going to put my, let's see what looks better. It's going to go there. Look, I can't see. It's like, I think I'm going to go like that. Okay, so all I did was I took my Tombow glue and put just a few dots with Tombow glue. This is a brand new bottle. Oops, see, don't do that. Reminds me of being in grade school. Don't use a lot. You just need a few squirts, a few little dots. What was I saying? Oh, with the Tombow glue, see if I can slide this around a little bit. So that's why I said use the Tombow glue instead of like Stampin' Seal or even another dimension. I wanted to have dimension on it, so use that Tombow glue. It's great for being able to make adjustments on stuff that you're okay. Then I did the one in the middle. And then the 2 on each side. So, isn't it fun? I can see making, this is another thing, like I've got inked botanicals, but, oh gosh, this is gushing out. I've got ink botanicals, but I've got a lot of other pretty paper that I wasn't gonna do that. Oh well, crud. Well, boo. I think I gotta punch another one, girl. Here we go. You're welcome, Debbie. There we go. I'm talking and worrying about my glue. Okay, just little dots. There we go. And I'm kind of lining up the edge of this star block with this one, the X. Oh, there, look at that. That's the same though. So that was the fun part with for me, just making the patterns match, and just, I'm not a quilter, but I sure appreciate the beautiful art of quilting. So this was a fun way to do it, to pretend. There we go. And different than this one. They're all different, but this would be cute with Christmas paper, fall colors. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and hanging with me. I see I still have some. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming back. If you're catching this on my YouTube channel, please leave a comment and let me know where you're from. I love to hear. And if you have any questions, I pay pretty close attention to the comments on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent. So ask away. I love to talk about Stampin' Up and stamping. I want to remind all of you that right now, from now till the end of June, our starter kit is on sale. It is the best deal. For $99, you get to pick $155 worth of product. I would love to have you on my team. Right now I have 42 girls on my team. If you're in the St. Louis area or Illinois area, we get together every month on the fourth Saturday of the month. What else can I tell you? When you sign up, you get to pick the items that you want in your kit. So sometimes I have stampers who they pick just like, let's say, big bundles. Other stampers, like they're new to it, and so they want to get like their inks and their cardstock. So it's whatever you want in your kit. And then the minute that you sign up, right after everything goes through, you automatically get a 20% discount, and it goes up from there. So if you're interested, please, please, please contact me. And I'm happy to have you join and be a part of my team. So thanks so much, everyone. Thanks for hanging in there. Have a wonderful week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.